Welcome back to Yong Loel channel. In today's video, we'll take a look at some of the biggest highlights from each match in the 2023 Swiss World Series. Are you ready? Please subscribe to my channel to watch more new videos. And now, let's begin.
1 or 2,000, but once Weibo finally took control over the game, they never really let that grasp go, and it was them who were able to ultimately take the Nexus. Now, can NRG actually strike back with these changes, outlaning NRG across the Rift right now? They've got a 600 gold lead with no kills. Now Ignar is going to get rooted up by the Gravitum, crash down from Weiwei, first blood, and it goes over to Crisp.
This is so good from Weibo, just going, hey look, as long as we control this bottom quadrant, we control the bot side of the map, and once more, it's just Weiwei going, I don't care about my CS, I'm gonna go, but Crisp
Happened to flash away now himself. His contract catches him at the very end of his recall, nearly getting a punish there, but not enough.
And that's a big wave built up too. FBI here after the visit from contract should be fine, but man, that one, his coaches talked to him and they're like, hey, yo, so Freak buffed up the Gore Drinker and a lot of the, never mind, we're going to go for a bottom side dive here. NRG, they kill the ward, they're still going to go.
NRG wants to make the four-man play. They got the Unbreakable Will and they're ready to start. Weiwei's already here for the counter-attack, but they jump in. The Killer Instinct's going to find Light, and he's already down. Ignar with a flash away to make sure he doesn't pay one back. Pop Blossom only finds one. Xiaohu's going to pick up Ignar, but now he might be taken down. The Shy teleports in. World Enders ready to end their world, baby. FBI staying alive only for a moment to kill Xiaohu, but now they're trapped between a rock and a hard place. FBI falls. There's nothing left. NRG are crushed. It's 5 kills over to Weibo.
The Shy teleports down behind them and slams the door shut.
an answer with a push in top, but they're just not in position.
All right, the Shy is kind of coming over, and second Rift Trail does take a little bit longer to kill, but it seems like NRG should be able to wrap this one up with that eyeball pop.
Yep. Again, careful of not losing mid off the back of this, but can they get the dive?
Looks like they're coming around for it. Ignar not going to go in. They do not have eyes on the rest of Weibo. They do not want to overcommit.
And that's the thing, the lack of vision's really hurting them. With Weibo having so much control over what's been happening mid, top, river, even their own jungle, it's been
When he's not getting back out if NRG decides to fight.
I kind of like the idea of not fighting. Fighting was making me real nervous here, and especially after that, looks like NRG will just give it up. Dragon number 2, not going to move the needle on the entire game that much.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate for NRG that when they look at the map state, they can't really get much more for the Dragon.
Yeah.
Top tier 2 is a long ways away from being under any real pressure. They would love to try and create some pressure down towards this bottom side, but obviously the contract's just trying to sneak in, get vision, make sure that they're actually able to keep eyes on this. They're looking at Weiwei, but they don't know where Weibo is, so good call, back away, and just try and keep doing what you're doing. Get gold onto Palafox, get gold onto this Kaista, catch the waves. Like, yes, Light is going to become a monster, but Palafox, if he can get a big shockwave and you get that point-and-click CC from contracts, that's a dead Aphelios regardless.
Yeah, they have to funnel the money here for NRG. Uh-oh.
FBI in some trouble, flashing away from the ulti. He knows how much damage Light is going to do from a long way away. Magnet Storm into Ignar, who tries to flash and get himself out. Blastgone's going to take him far, far away. A little bit more damage from Light is not enough to finish off the kill on the NRG support, but they claim the tier 1 turret. They claim flashes from both bottom laners of NRG.
Critical victories here from Weibo might even allow them to start up this Baron. FBI got sent back to base. He's got his flash, he's got his Rage Blade. NRG.
Dokla stepping up, using the power of the Cassante to just be that big meatball that can walk up here and just dare these guys. Level 15 Aatrox does have a teleport that he can use. NRG are going to start up the Baron. They're daring Weibo to come and answer. Palafox throwing the ball into the brush. Weiwei having to back away again now. 5,000 HP left for the Baron. Weiwei goes in with a Magnet Storm. Pop Blossom's gonna find one, but nothing else. Killer Instinct into the back line, but FBI's gonna die. Light gets the first kill, and Ignar has to run. Xiaohu stays alive, and NRG are crushed. A double kill back over to Light. The Shy puts a blade through the heart of contracts, and Palafox and Dokla can do nothing but look on as Weibo will absolutely decimate North America's team.
The combo was separated from NRG, and Weibo pounds immediately onto RNG, and now they turn towards the Baron.
Light did such a good job cutting back with his Gale Force. Now though, Baron, 6,000 HP and dropping.
Game number 1, they had to do a 3v5, now it's a 2v4. Dokla going in, they're trying to find the damage onto Weiwei. Dokla kills him off, and the Baron's not gonna be taken just yet. Dokla's still fighting, the Shy trying to find the Q3, but he ain't gonna grab it. Dokla dashing back out of the way of the Infernal Chains, and once again, NRG outman, defend the Baron.
It's all game 1 again! Are we gonna turn towards the Baron once more?
Well, Palafox and Dokla, they look like they're recalling Dokla here. He's got his teleport. They're going to go for it.
Again.
They're going for the same play.
They're doing it again. NRG going after the Baron. The response from Weibo, what's it going to be? Baron down to 5,000. Weiwei's still dead.
Finish! Finish!
World Ender's still there. Baron dropped. However, the Pop Blossom just found 3. Xiaohu goes in. The massive shockwave nearly kills Light and Chris. Xiaohu's hanging on. Contract turning it right back around on the Light, but he won't be able to find enough damage. Dokla can't do it either. As NRG bodies hit the floor all over the river, they got the Baron, but it's Weibo who takes their lives.
End on Light and immediately kill. Here we go.
All right, Weiwei's the target. They're sending everything on the enemy jungler, but everything is not enough. Contracts at 200 HP as the Shy. Wings spread wide, looks to cut him off. FBI marked by Light. Gravits him, catches up to him here from long range. They root him up. Jump forward with the Q1, ain't gonna do it. The Shy still going forward. Infernal Chains back onto the Alistar, pulls him into place. Not enough damage. Weibo nearly gets a kill, but not quite. And Ignar and Contracts now having a retreat as the tier 3 turret starts to crumble. Weibo is a machine once they get ahead, and they're not stopping yet. Palafox is run down, and Light is making a highlight reel out of these guys.
Run from it! Hide from it! Love it or hate it! Aphelios has made it to the world stage, and Weibo want to ride those coattails to a...
Fine, sorry. Meanwhile, now they're looking for the Shy. Pick their way back in.
All right, they're going after the Aatrox, but he's already got the Sterix. He's finding a lot of healing, but it ain't going to be enough. Shut down over to Contracts. Xiaohu makes a TP, but what can they find? Ignar looking to regroup. They got to try to save FBI. He slammed back into the ground, and Xiaohu found him. Now we got a 4v4. Even fight, but it looks like Weibo doesn't want to take it.
This is something that in the LCS, NRG were quite adept at. Even in games where they were behind, they just...
Prius jumping right back in, goes for the Q3, but he won't find it. Now with the World Ender, Ignar with a knock up onto 2. They crash down into FBI. He's under pressure. The Shy is still alive. Dokla goes all out with the Ball Blossom, finds another one. The Shy's still not going to be killed just yet, but FBI finally got him. Ignar giving the other 2 away. NRG going for the team fight. Ignar, the target. He can't be saved. And Light is godlike. It's a 4v4 on the Rift, as Weibo have control over the Drake Pit, and Contracts has no way in. Mountain Soul goes over to Weibo.
They don't have any opportunity to get in. Palafox is looking for something sneaky. Has no damage, no...
TP for the Shy. As soon as he spawns, he's right there. Ignar's got to take the long way, and I hope the Cal's been doing his cardio. NRG, there's no way they get there in time. The Baron's already at 5K. Weibo's going to get the Soul. Weibo's going to get the Baron. Weibo's got everything. Contracts tries to get away with the Vault Breaker, tries to stay alive. Dokla's in the middle of everybody. The Shockwave Asante, he gets the Shockwave placement over for Palafox. A massive Q3, but there's no follow-up. Weibo's in trouble as FBI and Contracts are now fighting the Shy. They take him low, but they can't take him down. The Shy's Aatrox is a raid boss, and he's still fighting. Ignar finally drops him as they come in with a massive counterattack, and the Pop Blossom claims FBI. The follow-up claims Ignar, and Weibo is about to take the game.
NRG got the Shy, but Weibo are coming for the Nexus. They've got Baron, and they can push hard.
They may have got the raid boss, but it's not gonna matter. Weibo still pushing. They go in after the enemy carry. Palafox trying to get away, and he barely survives. Now Contract, he's the sacrificial lamb. Light is legendary, and Dokla and Palafox cannot stop him. Game number 1 was close. Game number 2, absolutely not. Dokla can't do it. He goes all out, but he's only gonna buy a moment. Light is legendary, and Weiwei leads the charge. The Nexus is under pressure as Palafox keeps trying to fight back, but the Aphelios will take Nexus number 2, and Weibo hits match point.